Alright. It's still the 17th of February. It's now 6:05 p.m. and we are in a new paragraph. Alright, but we're still in chapter 2 of Revelations. So Revelations chapter 2. We're in the New International Version because it coincides with the cross-references. And it's a 1984, copyrighted, all rights reserved. YouTube sucks with their copyright BS. They've even tried to get me on these ones. One was on a cover that I did. To the church of Ephesus, 1. To the angel of the church of Ephesus write, these are the words of him who holds the 7 stars in his right hand, and walks among the 7 golden lampstands. 2. I know your deeds, your hard work, and your perseverance. I know that you cannot tolerate wicked men, that you have tested those who claim to be apostles but are not, and found them false. 3. You have preserved and have endured. Excuse me. 3. You have preserved and have endured hardship for my name and have not grown weary. 4. Yet I hold this against you. You have forsaken your first love. 5. Remember the height from which you have fallen. Repent and do the things you did at first. If you do not repent, I will come to you and remove your lampstand from its place. 6. But you have this in your favor. You hate the practice of the Nicolaitans, which I also hate. 7. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give the right to eat from the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God. To the church of Smyrna, to the angel of the church of Smyrna write, these are the words of him who is the first and the last, who died and came to life again. 9. I know your afflictions and your poverty, yet you are rich. I know the slander of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are a synagogue of Satan. 10. Do not be afraid of what you are about to suffer. I tell you, the devil will put some of you in prisons to test you, and you will suffer persecutions for 10 days. Be faithful, even to the point of death, and I will give you the crown of life. 11. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who has overcome will not be hurt at all by the second death. Alright, this is the new the new paragraph of verse 2, from 12 through 17. To the church in Pergamum, 12. To the angel of the church in Pergamum write, these are the words of him who has the sharp, two-edged sword. 13. I know where you live, where Satan has his throne, yet you remain true to my name. You did not renounce your faith in me, even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who was put to death in your city where Satan lives. 14. Nevertheless, I have a few things against you. You have people there who hold the teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak to entice the Israelites to sin by eating food sacrificed to idols and by committing sexual immoralities. 15. Likewise, you also have those who hold to the teaching of the Nicolaitans. Repent, therefore, otherwise I will soon come to you and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. 17. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna. I will also give him a white stone with a new name written on it, known only to him who receives it. Alright, and Revelations 2:12, New International Version, 1984. Copyright 1984. All rights reserved. YouTube. To the angel of the church of Pergamum write, these are the words of him who has the sharp, double-edged sword. Isaiah 49, verse 2. He made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand he hid me. He made me into a polished arrow and concealed me in his quiver. Revelation 1:11, which said, write on a scroll what you see and send it to the 7 churches in Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Revelation 1:16. In his right hand he held 7 stars, and out of his mouth came a sharp, double-edged sword. His face was like the sun shining in all its brilliance. Revelation 2:16. Repent, therefore, otherwise I will come soon to you, and will fight against them with the sword of my mouth. And that is Revelation 2:12. Those were the cross references. And we are in the paragraph to the church in Pergamum. So, alright, I will return in a few minutes. Alright, something's weird wrong with my... I wonder if that's just in the thing or what. Alright. Alright. I shall return. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. Be safe.